Welcome back to Blueprints in Dare Mode, Day 7. Begins now? Day 7. Okay, I am in, so we can go here. As a reminder, Dare 1, I dare you to never draft. I was going to look to see if it was in my thing before doing this. Never draft all 5 rooms in a rank. Dare you to end each day with at least 1 gem. Do not step foot in the pool. Never draft the den. So I was going to look to see if it was here before picking that up. But now I can't. And if this is your first time watching, stop watching. This game is very spoilable, very spoiler heavy. It is full of clues, puzzles, and hidden information that you need to know to get through the game. If you have any interest in puzzle games at all, stop watching, go play it. I have a shovel, and I have the gear wrench. I mean it. Go. Stop watching. Buy the game, play the game, then come back. Okay. No den, no pool, don't fill any rank, and have a gem at the end of the day. I will take the closet, a gem, and a compass. If I can get to room 46, that would be great. I haven't really made any progress on that. Okay, I've got the first room in this rank is empty, so I can go to the 5th room safely. The courtyard. Now, I have a shovel today. Coins. Pebbles. And a metal detector. Okay, let's draft this one. The parlor is nice. Metal detector is not just looking at that. There's something else. There's a coin on the floor. Okay. The gems are in a box with a statement. This box is blank. And the white box does not have a statement. This one is true. This one is not true or false. This one must be false. The gems are not in a box with a statement. This is true. The gems are in a box that does not have a statement, which is this one. Okay. I could run 3 lines straight up here. Corridor is always unlocked. Let's take the breakfast nook. Get the key. The bacon and eggs adds the morning room to the draft pool, and I do not yet have the sledgehammer. I have only 1 key, so I'm going to leave that here. Hopefully I'll be able to come back for it. I'm gonna take the storeroom here. It's gonna block off the door. Oh, there's the sledgehammer. I can come back for it. And this has 2 gems in it because I upgraded it. The upgrade is not what put the sledgehammer there. Ooh, lots of gems. Okay, I now have 10 gems. That's nice. Okay, the entrance hall is the only way forward. I have to make sure I do not draft all 3 rooms in rank 2. There's no reason for that. Let's go with the secret passage. Now, I can pick any one of these. Let's go for the green rooms. This will be my second green room. Ooh. Ooh. The cloister. Special cost bypass. Spoiler warning. Why are you watching? Only 1 dig spot. Oh, an allowance token. The first one. And a note. A note. The allowance token is meant for Mr. Nagula. Or Mr. Nagula? Probably Nagula. Okay, let's go... yeah, this way first. I'm gonna take the walk-in closet. Car keys. That's nice if I get the garage. The lucky rabbit's foot, which I've already had quite a bit of luck here with the storeroom having the sledgehammer. Now, the cloister I can draft here and here, and one of these 2. Except, of course, I cannot get here. Ooh. The security door is locked by electronic keycard. I can never draft to the den. The commissary it is. Upgrade discs. Oh, all the upgrade discs. I only have 5 coins. So I can't even afford one. With 9 gems, I will buy 1 gem. That's all. And there is nothing lying around. I would like to draft down, actually, but I can't. So, observatory it is. We've already positioned this correctly. And rooms with 4 doors are now more common today. Anything hanging out? Yes. There's a broken lever here. Rotunda, which is a new room for this run, this playthrough. Archives and chapel. I'm gonna take the rotunda. It's expensive. But it goes 4 ways. It is a 4-way room. Despite looking like it's not. Ooh. The garage. I have the car keys. None of these. Oh, wait. I can rotate floor plans. Ooh. I'm gonna not take the garage. The morning room can't rotate because of the outward-facing windows that are a requirement of the green room. That green room, anyway. So the bedroom is where I go. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. There's no chest. And that's that. Okay, we are drafting downward. I have only 2 rooms on this rank, so I'm good. I just can't go down to rank 1. The locksmith. Oh. That isn't great. I'm gonna take the laboratory. And I'm gonna leave it at standard. Sledgehammer. Take the coin. How much does that give me? 11. That's still not enough to buy the upgrade disc that's in the commissary. I cannot draft down unless I get the key card to go from the cloister. Welcome to Mount Holly Laboratory. Yeah, let's do an experiment. Let's see, what do we have? Lose 10 steps, gain 20 gold. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. Gain 1 key, gem, or die selected randomly. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps. Lose 5 steps, then lose 10. No! The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, or immediately 1 time. Locked trunk might never happen again today. Gain 1 randomly. Start that experiment. Okay. That's a lie. Yep. We don't have power running here. So, I have to go back to the rotunda and rotund it. Let's rotundiate the rotunda. If I had 15 coins, I would be able to go to the commissary, buy the disc, and take it to the laboratory for an upgrade. I'm gonna leave the rotunda at this position right now, in case I want to come back. No keys. In case I want to come back. But, I can't go forward. Okay, I can go this way. 7 locked doors is not great. The weight room, lose half your steps, or the nursery, which is the final room that I would get. Let's take the weight room. Lose half of my steps immediately. Now, that door is no good to me. That is not open. This is the only door I can go through, and it's probably gonna be locked. It's not locked. The office costs 2 gems. Opportunity to earn and spread money. I'm gonna go with security. And I'm gonna make it commonplace. I have not drafted the utility closet. The keycard system, however, I'm doing this assuming I'll be able to continue. Keycard system settings. Low. And unlocked. It should really go to high and unlocked, but I'm not prepared to do that just yet. Not when there is still a chance to continue on. This is all locked. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps, and the laundry room. The laundry room doesn't really offer me anything right now. Not today. A banana. We have read the red prints already. I'm not gonna read it again. The archives. Maybe the laundry room would have been good. I'm gonna take the archives. Okay, now that door in the rotunda is blocked completely. So the fact that it was locked no longer matters. There's a door in the weight room. Let's see. That one I cannot go through. So this one is locked with no key. There's a gem here. Bunch of notes. We've all read those before, right? You've played. And that's locked. That is locked. Everything is locked. Let's go back this way. There isn't much I can do. I can buy a key. One key. Could not buy the upgrade disc. Now, that will open a door in the archives. The cloister has an electronic door, I believe. Yep. And up here, the weight room, its remaining door is also electronic. So the archives has 2 doors I can open. One of those doors with this key. I could go this way, which would allow me to possibly touch the antechamber, but not get into it. I cannot take the archived floor plan. It could be a den. If it's a den, I'm done. Three choices. Okay. Now I have to not draft 2 rooms in either of these, but this one can have 2. But there's a good chance all of these are locked at this point. That one's locked. If I draft this one, I am okay. Ooh, it's got a gem requirement. Yeah, I'll still have 1 gem, but I have to keep that gem. Actually, it gives me a gem, so I'm okay. I can still spend 1 gem. Now, this room is safe to draft. if I can open it. This room is also locked. That is locked. So this is what's left. Is it locked? There's a good chance it is. It's not. Hallway doors are always unlocked. It costs 2 gems. I can't do it. It would guarantee that I would be able to open the next room up. And a room down here. But if neither of those had a gem in it, I would lose the dare. So I take this one, and then I'm done. There is not a coin lying on the ground here. It is through here. And there's probably gems in one of these 3. But I don't have a key. Okay, let's go over this again just to be sure. All of these are locked. That is locked. That is locked. That is locked. That is locked. This is an electronic door. This is an electronic door. And that is an electronic door. I have managed to not fill any rank. So I have met all the challenges of the dare. And I guess that's the important part. Let's end the day right here. Mount Holly, Rustic Villa. 22 rooms, reached rank 8. Steps taken 52. 9 items and 9 new rooms. Okay, we're gonna go right on to day 8 of this dare. Day 8. It is 8 a.m. in the morning of day 8. I now have Master Simon. Good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. Well, you kind of left it for someone else, but I did find it, so okay. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. Yes, that is convenient for me. If there's anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Oh, before I look at that, Yes, the dare list is here and complete. So I don't need to look at that. The allowance is 2 coins. I'm going to keep those 2 coins. I am not going to toss one into the fountain. Okay, we have the trading post, root cellar, and hovel. I'm gonna take the hovel today. It's generally not a good idea. This is a note to Mr. Ravain from Anne. He is the former gardener. Pile of dirt in here. He has a vault key, a safe deposit key. If I can find the vault, I can use that. He has multiple piles of dirt in here. And bear traps. Okay, today, rooms will cost steps instead of gems to draft, if they have an extra cost. And you should know that because you have played through this game. Do not ever take the den. I will leave the corridor for later if I can. The spare room leads to the storeroom, where I can pick up a coin, a key, and 2 gems. Now, I want this room to turn, or just be a dead end. Step requirement, 3 steps instead of coin or gem. I will just take the closet though. I would rather not do that. Unless it's a very beneficial room, and right now the kitchen is not that great. I don't need it enough. Especially since I've only got 3 coins. Do not draft to the next room over there. 6 steps for the passageway. I will take the chapel. That will take away one of my coins. There is nothing over here. Okay. Never touch the den. I can take the hallway. I will take the hallway. The parlor is good, and it doesn't cost anything. We'll take the key and solve the puzzle. All 3 statements are false. That is false. There must be a true statement. 2 statements are false. If that is true, that would be false. If that is false, then all 3 statements would be false, because if it was false that 2 statements were false, and we already know that this is false, then that would have to be false, and that would make this true, and the whole world would blow up. So 2 statements are false. This is false, and that. The gems are in a box with a false statement. That is false. 2 statements are false is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. Gem. Okay. Let's go draft the other side of the chapel. It is best to draft low rooms first. Get your keys. There goes my coin. Both of those cost steps. I have no reason to want that because drafting beyond that would end things. That I couldn't buy anything because I only have 1 coin. So I'm going to take the observatory, which is essentially a dead end for me, at 3 steps. And it will give me some sort of reward. One gem for Diamondus Miner, and there are 2 chests added to the entrance hall. Now I don't want to draft that room. And there's my last coin. So there are 2 chests there. I have 2 keys. I have the sledgehammer. That is the compass. Makes floor plans with north-facing doors more likely. This is a treasure map. It says there's a treasure in rank 6, room 4. But I don't have a shovel to dig for it. That is the silver key. And an extra gem, thank you. Now, I'm continuing up the parlor. The breakfast nook gives me steps, adds another room, and gives me a key. The patio probably gives me a gem and costs steps. I'll take the breakfast nook. Take the morning room, added to the pool, and the 10 steps, and the key. Do not take the den. I'm gonna have to take the corridor here. Now, I think the pantry. Yes, an apple and 4 coins. The bunk room is a dead end. The commissary, I still can't really buy anything. The secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. I'm going to go with a green room again. Ooh. Step requirement 9. The aquarium generally has an item. The courtyard can have an item. It might have the shovel. I'm going to take it. It doesn't have the shovel. It has dig spots and no shovel. Metal detector. Keys and coins. Okay. We'll go to the side. We will not take the passageway. We will not take the den. We will take the guest bedroom. 10 steps. And there's a key here. Thank you. We know what those are about. Courtyard going north. Yeah. Don't take the den. The dark room is nasty. The passageway is not good because it's got 6 steps. Okay, and I'm going to go to the west first because it is possible that I can fill in all of these, and if I do, I'd want to not fill in all of these. I am not going to fill in all of those. I'm going to take the billiard room, though. That'll give me keys when I solve this. 17. 3 and 2 is 5, and 4 is 9. 9 and 4 is 13, minus 6 is 7. 20 minus 10 is 10. Times 2 is 20. 4 minus 2 is 2 times 7 is 14. Key card. I could have used that yesterday. Okay. Moving on. Use the key. I have 4 coins. I will go with the boudoir. There's a key here. Replaces the one that I used to get in here. And a gem. Now this is blocking the top door of the... Okay, let's not go through there then. Because it's possible that this one is unlocked. It is. Don't take the den. The dining room, however, is good. It has a gem here. Okay. If I can get through that door, I get food. Let's see if I can get through that door. It's locked, but I have a key. I am going to... take the drawing room. There is food behind me. I can smell it. Well, I can hear it. It's a country stew pie. Another locked door, of course. Up here, they're almost all gonna be locked. Planetarium doesn't do anything for me right now, and except give me stars if I end the day there. The bedroom is the better choice, I think. And the bedroom has an apple. Another key down. The dark room is danger. I have not yet opened any of the antechamber doors. I don't think I've ever... Did I? I might have opened one once. Yeah. Sleep mask. That'll up my step count. Some gems and a key. Thank you for the key. Sleep mask. Now, the drawing room, then the dining room where I can eat. I will have dinner. I'm not going to wait for a boiler room that's not going to show up. Now, I could go directly through the passageway, or I could walk through the boudoir, pick up 5 steps. It costs 1, 2, 3 steps to get through there, or 1 step here. 5 minus 3 is 2, which is a better deal. And, yes, the passageway is the last thing. This is my final door. The entire west side is closed off, so I only need to watch out if I'm in drafting into rank 3 or 2. I'm going to take this is now hurting me. It's sending me north in both of these. I'm going to take the gymnasium. Car keys. I do not have a garage today, right? I do not. I don't even have anything in a place where a garage could be, really. I will take the bunk room. Hello. 2 gems. Because that's what happens in the bunk room. You get 2 of the thing. That, I have a key card now. Oh. Do I have a shovel? I do not have a shovel now. This is where the treasure is. They want me to dig up this floor. Coat check. I could stick the key card in here. The dark room is danger. I will take the office. I don't feel like ending the run just yet. I don't have an upgrade disc. If I could find the vault, I would take the vault. I could take a vault right here. Give me a vault. That's not a vault. Okay. It is facing south, though. I will take it. Oh! A shovel. Well, let's do some digging. Coins. A couple gems. Yep. And of course I need to use a key. The East Wing Hall is okay here. Now, I can draft this room safely. I could draft that room safely, but I can't draft both these two and that one. And I can't draft here. So, I'll take this one first. The commissary? It still has the upgrade disc. There is no reason for me to buy keys if I could buy keys. I have plenty of gems today. I can't afford the disc. There is nothing here I need. Okay, I cannot draft this room. I cannot draft there, but I can't draft there anyway. I can draft this room. So turn around. I almost messed that up. I can never touch the den. And this is going to be the final room. There is nowhere else I can go. So, into the library. Where I find money and coin. I don't need any of these. There. So that is the end of this. I did not draft the coat check room. I don't have any upgrade discs. I don't have the vault. I do have the shovel. I could go dig in the gymnasium. Just for fun. It won't mean anything. Looks like the spot. Time to start digging. And it is coins. 40 coins. Ooh. 40 coins. That has meaning. I can walk back to the commissary, buy the upgrade disc, and then walk back to the office and use it. I hadn't even thought about that. I will buy this. Thank you. I don't have any use for more keys. I have 2 keys on me. Let's buy some gems, though. Okay. Am I missing anything here? No. I cannot draft through that door without losing. So in here, there is a computer on the desk. Courtyard. Okay, I can have the courtyard have 2 gems. I can have the courtyard have 5 dig spots. Or the courtyard, which is a hallway and is always unlocked. It's a corridor and courtyard. The courtyard with 2 gems pays for itself. And gems are still important to me. Okay. I don't think there's any particular place where I should end the day. However, I have 37 steps. I could go dig up some more stuff. It's a bit of a trek through the gymnasium where I lose a couple steps. I have ripped up the floor. Now down to the pantry and then around to the chapel and out. I can dig here. The day is over. There is nowhere else I can go. But I can at least get everything out of the day. Where am I? Yes, okay. No, there's nothing new in the observatory. Okay. We're going out to the hovel where there are a couple places to dig. I have no reason to dig there because I have not yet access to that. Uh-huh. Denny forgot that he buried 3 coins out here. Well, now that the day is over, I will... Hello, birdies. Oof, that one just flew right through me. Toss a coin in. And say, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. As an addendum, 6 bedrooms in my respectable inn. 29 rooms, rank reached 982 steps. 10 items and 2 new rooms. Again, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.